Good morning, everyone. So I came out this morning to let the geese out, and if you count them, yes, there are 14 of them in there now, hanging out in the goose yard. Out there just goosing it up. But I was reminded this morning that we haven't really done a Shed Wars video for the month. And what reminded me was Spaulding hanging out here with the peppers. Getting her hair in really good. Starting to get some flowers on this one. But she reminded me that we do a lot of grow bag gardening around here. And I needed to give you a little update or a little tip on how we do our grow bags, as well as show you the rest of the garden. One of the things we're moving out this week to the garden proper are 3 bags of, these are called dragon beans. Look like regular green beans, but they got a red streak through them. They're coming in pretty well. I told you, we do a lot of grow bag gardening. These are all pumpkins, different varieties. There's a Blue Prince pumpkin in there, a field pumpkin, a couple of Big Macs pumpkins, and we got some loofah gourds growing. This is the last of our tomatoes that are hardening off. And we have some more squashes that are hardening off today and tomorrow. And they'll go out into the pumpkin patch probably sometime this weekend. This is the area of our pumpkin patch. This year we were blessed with 5 or 6 truckloads of wood chips. So we put them in here. We're letting them decompose this year. We'll add more to it next year, compost to it next year, for a future site of possibly back to Eden gardening. Back here in the corner, and a squirrel has gotten hold of it. This is our chocolate mint, and we also have, these are barrel gourds. So we're hoping that our barrel gourds will grow in, and we can dry those off this summer and winter and decorate them up and use them next year for growing containers. So we're doing a lot of grow bag gardening, and the inherent problem with grow bags are, because of their fabric, they have an air layer between the soil and the outside of the pot, and this prevents your plants from becoming root bound. Basically, the roots spread out and they touch the side of the bag and they die off, signaling the plant to make more roots, which is awesome. But the biggest problem with that is these things dry out really quickly. So you're constantly having to look at the moisture levels and make sure everything's good to go. In here I have a Big Macs pumpkin that I'm going to move over to our pumpkin patch after I get it done. But to help it kind of retain water a little bit, instead of putting it in like a trough or another pot, which would defeat the purpose of it, I use a plastic trash bag. Cinch that up and leave, only do like the bottom 1.5 inches, 2 inches. And what this does is it still allows your air layer here, but you're going to retain about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of moisture at the bottom. And just by wicking, this will help the entire grow bag maintain moisture longer. So every time it rains, check your levels, check your water, and you should be good to go. So, and if your grow bag is too big for your trash bag, you simply cinch it tight and use a zip tie and then tuck it in. So there we go. Here's your hot tip for grow bag gardening and how to keep moisture in your bag. Our onions are doing good. I keep getting critters coming here trying to dig something up. But we have a white onion and a red onion in here. Next bed over is sweet corn. Peppers, we're trying to see how they go in here. The peppers didn't do too well last year out here in the grow beds. So we're just experimenting. This is a volunteer potato that came in. So we're keeping it mounded up. Strawberries are doing good. So far we've harvested about 11 pounds. Just all these 3 little bins here. 11 pounds of strawberries. Tomato beds. Last year they were on the other side. This year they're on this side. And we put in Amish paste tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, Better Boys, and a couple Brandywines. And the ones that are hardening off are the San Marzano tomatoes, and they'll go out here next couple days. Cucumbers are coming in really well, and we'll train these to go up that pole. These are Kajari melons. We'll see how these, it's first time growing these, so we'll see how these do. Got a couple little weeds I got to get out of there. So our zucchini in grow bags, it's actually doubled last time. They're doing really well. And here along the road, we took our wood chips and cardboard and made a bed that goes all the way along this fence here. And we're hoping that these will help us get some kind of shade or privacy in through here. But these are 2 different types of blueberries. There's a Chandler blueberry and a Jersey blueberry. Looks like we got some more strawberries to harvest. So there you go, a little garden update on what's happening here on the homestead. Thanks to Spaulding to reminding me. And we'll keep you posted on how things are growing and how things are progressing here. Still a lot of work to do. A lot of things to move around, but we're getting there. So until next time, be safe, be blessed, and we'll see you soon.